Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the Simplify app for Candy washing machines. Now, as you can see, I've already set mine up with the Candy Ultra. But first, we're going to go to this menu here without showing you because it shows the email address. And we're going to click Add New in the side menu. Now, we can add anything from here. But it doesn't let me add another washing machine for some reason, or a washer dryer. So if you have two, then you're going to need two different devices to link them together, which is annoying. So unfortunately, I can't show you the setup process. But if I go to the one I've set up already, it brings you to this menu. Now at the top here, you've got 4 tabs: washing, maintenance, help and extra functions. So under washing, you've got My Programs. You've got My Programs, which shows you a list of all cycles, which you can customize, and then I believe you can save them under My Cycles, which obviously I haven't done any of yet. Next, you've got Guided Wash, so you can select fabric type and other stuff. Let's go with curtains, shall we? And then, hang on. There we go. And then it asks you to select the colour, so let's go with coloured. Then it asks you to select the soil level. I'm going to select normal. And then it asks you to select any stains that might be on there. And it gives you a ton of stains. Like, this is the most stains I've ever seen listed. We're going to, let's say mustard, because why not? And it gives you an option of curtains or delicates. And it says, you can select and set programs directly on the washing machine, follow the settings and read the tips. It suggests 30, it suggests 400 RPM, it recommends liquid, recommends medium load, and it says at the bottom some suggestions. We suggest you use colour catching sheets, new coloured garments tend to give off dye, and make sure there are no coloured items hidden in the load. And it says a stain removal tip: if your stain is still fresh, wet it with cold water and treat it with a stain remover gel, and so on and so on and so on. That's just an example. It can do that for almost any fabric. It's quite in depth. Next, it will give you a stain guide, which I think is much the same as the other thing. But one thing I want to point out is it's labelled T as the, which I actually thought was quite funny the first time I saw it. But it's not as funny now. Yeah, so it gives you all sorts of stains. Yeah. Next, we've got Label Guide, which is basically a guide to all of the symbols and what they mean. And it gives you the wash symbols, so like do not wash in water, hand wash or washing machine. That text is rather small, isn't it? And so on and so on and so on. Then dry washing, or dry cleaning as it's called. Don't know why they call it dry washing. Yeah, all those symbols. Bleaching symbols, drying symbols, ironing symbols, wash symbols for cycles, and so on and so on. There's a few suggestions there if you want to pause it and read it. I'm not going to bother doing that now. And lastly, washing tips. So, it gives a whole list of things: how to protect colours, treat stains, never put perfume on your why not? I want to know why not. Never spray the perfume on garments but directly on the skin. The alcohol contained in it tends to ruin the fibres of your clothes. Well, you learn something new every day. It's also got look for information on the labels, prevent holes, wool care, wool mark, removing. Oh yeah, I need to look at that because some of my clothes have a lot of these horrible dots on. Ironing wool, dry washing, colour retention, and so on. Right, moving on to the next area, maintenance. So it gives you a choice of 3 categories. Filter cleaning, so it basically says that it will tell you when to do it. It says the next cleaning date, 3rd of May 2023, and it says when it was last done. Obviously, since I've just registered it, it hasn't been done yet. Next, self-cleaning, and it basically says when to run a maintenance wash and what to use. Cotton 90 at 400 RPM, which I believe is the cycle already stored by default as the Smart Touch cycle. So, and then it says shopping, maintenance products, and this is basically like, I think it's a candy store, like it takes you to buy maintenance products. Next up we got the help section, which is an error guide. Let's just click on that, and it gives you all of the error codes that, I don't know if that's all of them on a Candy, I'm not very familiar with Candy ones at the moment, but yeah, gives you quite a fair amount of them. And if you go into one, it tells you what to do. This is EO7. So yeah, I've noticed some of the errors have changed around. So like EO9 used to be motor or drum rotation, and now it's electronic board, and EO8 is the drum rotation and stuff. Next up is the manuals, which takes you to Chrome. I've got my Wi-Fi off so I don't get notifications interrupting, so yeah, that won't work. And support, which I think also will take you to Chrome, so I'm not going to do that. And finally, extra functions, special programs. It gives you a whole load of cycles that you can run on the machine, and I would have loved to have run all of these and filmed every one of them. But that probably won't be happening now, unfortunately. Washing reminder as well. You can set a reminder to wash certain items, which, to be honest, I didn't think was necessary for people, but you know. Up the top here, you've got a statistics icon next to the three dots. Please ignore my burnt-in AMOLED screen. Since I flashed a custom ROM, it doesn't do burn-in protection, so it doesn't move stuff around, and I spend a lot of time in Instagram group chats, so that will be why. In the statistics menu, it gives you the programs you've used as well as the average temperature of them. Now, these 33 programs were used before I got it. So yeah, 85% at 40, 6% at 0 to 30, and 9% at 60 to 90. I can sync that over now. I'll have to take my case off because the machine doesn't, the phone and machine cannot like transfer data through the phone case because, I don't know, I think it's too thick slightly. Now that I've got my phone case off, as you can see, I'm going to make sure NFC is on, which you can see there that it is on. So make sure that's on. Now what we're going to do is press this start reading button up the top, and it's going to ask us to put it into the Smart Touch mode, which I'm going to do just here, as you can see, and it will default to auto clean. So now you press on the app, okay, done. And now it tells you instructions to read, which you can read. If you want to pause the video and read those, you can. And once you click start the procedure now, you have to hold it against the Smart Touch logo here until it tells you that it's reading, transmitting data. Now my phone vibrates a lot in the meantime, but that doesn't mean it's transmitting data, I very quickly learned. This took ages the first time I tried it. There we go, transfer in progress. I think it's actually said that for quite a while. Right, hang on. I think I messed it up. Let's try it again. Right, one more time. Transfer in progress. Now when it says this, you want to hold it completely still until it tells you that it's done. I've got a piece of polystyrene attached to my finger there. Okay, it doesn't want to do it now, but basically that's what you do to sync the data. Don't know why it won't work for now. Right, and it will also tell you a note about basically what it thinks of your washing habits, and much to the disappointment of everyone in the washer community, it says compliments. The majority of your washing is done using low energy consumption cycles, i.e. low temperatures, which the washer community is understandably not very fond of. Neither am I. Right, and finally, the last menu gives appliance info, which model number, serial number and purchase date, which I had to put in the serial number using a QR code on the sticker there. It also gives settings, which it gives you the option to notify about filter cleaning or self-cleaning, which I'm going to turn both off. The operation cannot be completed without an internet connection. Well, that's trash. It gives an onboarding option, which I don't know what that is. Oh, I see, that's removing the appliance, so let's not do that. And but there's also a, right, did I click the wrong one? Oh, there we go. That's the introduction thing. So it basically tells you all about the app and stuff and what it can do. Right, well that's the Simplify app. I hope this was useful to you. If it was, then please leave a like, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.